Hi, my name's Corrinne. I'm 42 years old and I grew up here in Portage, Michigan. Um, I've actually lived in Portland, Oregon for the last 16 years, and I've recently come back to Michigan to spend some time with my dad. And the irony of my health journey is that after 16 years living on the West Coast, which is pretty advanced with natural medicine, I've received the most inclusive and probably effective medicine here in Portage, 10 minutes from where I grew up. So that's really, really important for me to share, whoever is watching this, that you have this incredible gem of a medical clinic like right in your backyard. So take advantage of it. But my health journey, when I was 17, I was starting to experience endocrine issues. And so that was a long-term journey with irregular cycles and some eating disorder stuff. And then mid-30s, I was diagnosed with hyperthyroid or Graves' disease, which I think was probably induced from a lot of stress. And then the past 4 years or so, I've been sort of managing pretty extensive like adrenal fatigue and exhaustion due to a lot of, I think also just lifestyle burnout. I worked in the film industry and marketing, so you can imagine how that goes. But anyway, when I came back here to stay with my dad, this November of 2021, I was still experiencing a lot of adrenal fatigue, and then in the beginning of 2022 in the winter, I experienced a lot of low blood pressure symptoms. So, and that was sort of the impetus to get me to come to Vitality and really sort of dial in what was happening, because at 42 I feel like I was just way too young to be experiencing so many detrimental symptoms where, for example, like I'm a trained dancer and I could barely get through like an hour and a half dance class without having to lay down, take lots of naps, take lots of rest. And what I want to add too, before I finally got into the system here at Vitality, is that I'd already been on like a gluten-free diet. I'd done the autoimmune protocol. I wasn't new to the concept of like shifting my food protocol. But anyway, when I got to Vitality and met Dr. O, I was in a pretty emotionally bereft state. And the one thing I really feel grateful for is that Dr. O and his team have given me so much hope. Like my first meeting and consultation here, he just said, don't worry about it. We'll get you right where you need to be. Just it takes a little bit of time. You're already on the right page. We just have to kind of fine tune some things. So anyway, it was the first time, like I said, in 16 years being on the West Coast, that I just felt like I had hope. Like someone wasn't looking at me, scratching their head, being like, what's wrong with you? Let's like dump a bunch of random supplements in your lap. So anyway, with my protocol, we've been focusing on gut health and immune system rebuilding. And within the first week of me getting back onto a protocol where I was honoring sort of my no foods after my food allergy testing, within a week, I felt incredible. And I just want to share a handful of things that I've already started to experience. I would say within the 2-month time frame that I've been here at Vitality. So within that, like I said, within that first week, my anxiety went from like 90% down to maybe 10%. I mean, within the first week of me changing my food. That was so liberating in itself. Like many of you, I'm sure, know, waking up with anxiety is the worst feeling. So my anxiety dropped. My eye colors started getting brighter. My eyes have gotten brighter. My eye colors, I have green eyes, but they've gotten more green. My skin has actually this might sound strange or not, but I feel like my skin was sagging more, and now it's actually not. It's gotten more vibrant. My bowel movements have actually regulated. Let's see, my mood is just better. Like, I just feel more positive in general every day. It feels like less work to get into that zone. I'm able now to do like a yoga class in the morning, dance class almost every single day, walks. Like, I can't tell you how like much life force has returned to my body. And in addition, with the supplements I've been taking and just really being focused on the food protocol, I feel like life just is getting easier and easier. And so healing, if it's your priority and you're in this area, 100% you have to come here. And also, and I know Dr. O is sort of like the star of the show, but his whole team here, they're all on